New York Variety All-Stars interview. We've got the legendary Denny Haney right here from Denny and Lee Magic Shop with us this evening. We're about to perform right here at his theater, and we're really excited. We're really excited that Denny is having us back. Denny,
Third time.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We're going to let Cardone handle this interview, being a man of the magic.
There you go.
Uh-oh, man of magic. So, Denny, how long have you been performing?
Well, I've been performing for 57 years.
Good Lord.
But I've been doing it professionally.
Yeah.
Since professionally full-time since 1969.
Wow.
79, 89, 99. Almost 40 years.
All right, now check this out. Because we gig and we all have horror stories. Is there one that sticks out like a sore thumb?
Oh,
Like one? You got one?
I got a real horror story.
Okay, let's hear it.
And it was when I was
Can I smoke?
Yeah, help yourself.
That's why I like this place.
I got, I was working for a big agency. It's called the Lester Lannan Orchestras up in New York City. And it was a huge thing. And, you know, over the years, now, you guys know when you're a performer, sound men.
Right.
That, you know, sound men come in, and there's something about a sound man who, he can't keep his hands off those little dials. He loves to fidget. So we went up to this show, and we spent like an hour and a half setting up all our sound, getting it perfect. Everything was fine. And I said, now, see that channel there? That is our channel. That's our dedicated channel on your mixer. Put a piece of tape there. Don't do anything but... So anyway, they're giving speeches. They're giving speeches. And I see this guy fiddling. They got a fiddle. They got a fiddle. And I heard something go pop. And I just knew. And when we walked out, there was no sound, there was no music, the microphone wasn't working. So I'm shouting, now I'm telling jokes, and he's trying to get it, and he's fiddling. And I knew I was near the end of my performing career anyway. And you know what? I did what I could. I didn't do any of my illusions, and I walked off stage.
Good for you.
And the agent called me, and they wanted their deposit back, and I said, look, I have spent my whole career putting up with sound men with their fiddling because they got a fiddle and they got a fiddle. And finally, I was just disgusted with it. I said, you know, 30, 35 years of this, I've had it. Good night.
Hallelujah. This man's a badass.
He is.
Just so you know, that's the real deal. That's crazy.
And yet, that's something you should never do in show business.
Well,
the show must go on.
Right.
Well, I just did what I could, but you know, you reach a point where you're so frustrated with these amateurs.
You cracked. That's it. That's it.
Cracked.
That's all right. That's all right. You're allowed to.
That's one of the many horror stories.
That's pretty fun. Now, here's a question. What do you think of the vaudeville variety style of performing in the modern world? Because it's, you know, here we are. It's
one of the most interesting, attractive, and audience-pleasing types of entertainment in the world. But none of them have ever seen it. That's their problem. They don't know what they're missing.
Right.
They don't know what they're missing. Like, people come out and see your show, and they walk out of here and say, I've never seen anything like that. I said, dude, this is what real show business is.
It has been for a long time.
It has been forever. People have been loving this kind of stuff. Why do you insist on guys coming up to me on the street and, hey, want to see something? No, let's watch a show.
Right, and you know, it's kind of cool because where we are in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
The whole fact that people haven't seen this,
That's right.
It kind of works in our favor.
It's all new.
It's all new again.
It's all
brand
new. Where can I learn that?
Yep.
Well, read some books.
And practice.
Yeah, read some books and practice.
Yeah, Jeff Sheridan said to me once, if you want to, he said, if you want to get rid of the imitators, learn the hard stuff.
Learn the hard. You know, Jeff calls me at least twice a week from Germany.
Well, yeah.
And he's always asking for this old stuff.
Yeah, the old book.
And he remember back in 1950 and 1960, they had this trick. Would you happen to have one of those laying around? I'll dig through it. Sometimes I'll find stuff for him.
Tell him I said hi.
Oh, we'll do.
All right.
Now, speaking of the old stuff.
Yeah, you take it. I'm taking over the camera now.
Speaking of the old stuff, we've got some amazing posters in here.
Oh, yeah.
So just tell us just a little of it, because this is just phenomenal.
Every poster here is an original. So these are not copies. These are real. That's the first Houdini poster when he was king of cards before he became an escape artist.
There's a glare, but that's well. There we go.
There you go. And of course, there's George. Probably some of the most beautiful posters in the world were George's, along with Chung Ling Sue's. But George was great. But a lot of people don't know about Grover George because George toured in South America because Thurston, who sort of owned vaudeville theaters back in his day, didn't want George competing, and he told all the theaters, hey, if you book George, I'll never work your theater again. So George had no place to work. He took his show to South America and became very, very popular.
Wow.
And you've got, over here, you've got Callanan.
Oh, yeah, he's the Hitler magician,
the Nazi magician.
Yeah.
Right? Great show, but he was a Nazi.
Yep.
He brought his show over here back in the early 60s or late 50s.
Wow.
And the demonstrations around the theater by the Jewish population was immense.
That's
and finally, boom, he was forced out of the country.
Now, where's your Jermaine? That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, it's hidden back there.
Oh, look, I got to get He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite magicians.
Yeah, Jermaine, one of my favorites.
True artist.
True artist. His book, Jermaine the Wizard.
That's my favorite book.
There you go. And it's out of print.
I know.
But hey, people, you want to get a copy? Denny's got them.
Oh, you do? That's right.
I bought up every remaining copy
it's one of the best books ever written. Yeah.
And
if you want a book, this is the magic shop for books.
Because And Jermaine was so good because he would invent and create real one-nighter type stuff where you go out and you perform, and then his dad would build it for him.
Right.
And that's the way I started when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'd read something from a book. Hey, Dad, can you get that coat?
And he invented the spirit hand cloth gimmick. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good Lord!
Fantastic.
Wow, this is a truly magical space.
And of course, all the Thurstons and there's Keller. There's a beautiful Blackstone right there. That's one you don't see very often because that's a sepia photograph. He used to put these out in front of the theater when he was performing, but they were so brittle they never lasted.
So it wasn't necessarily a poster; it was more of like a marquee picture,
like a marquee poster.
I see.
So they're very rare.
Wow, and you got
there's
Keller,
posters all over. We got
Thurston.
rolls of them.
Oh wow, the Leroy. That's an original. I have a reprint of that one. That's
originals. Yeah, beautiful things.
Wow.
Beautiful things. They all have a history. Chung Ling Soo.
And we're bringing it to the modern era. That's it.
That's it.
Wow. All right, well, we're going to wrap up the New York Variety All-Stars interview. The living legend, Denny Haney, right here at Denny and Lee Magic Shop.
Living legend at my age. By the time you air this, I may not be a living legend.
We better get that YouTube channel
Get it quick.
Real fast.
Quick.
Denny, thank you so much. Thanks for having us again for the third time.
And I'm looking forward to seeing it again tonight.
We got some good stuff.
All right.
All right, thanks, Denny. We'll see you soon.
All right, man.
Later.